up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you got me out there fine. You're gentle and wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Hello everybody, how are you all this fine day? I'm hoping you're having a good one. I'm Justin and I exist. I hope you're having a good day and a fun day. Or if it's nighttime, I hope you have a good night anyway. I hope you're having a good night. It's Friday tomorrow for me. And that's one of the days I can spend I can do nothing on. Well, most days are the days I can do nothing on, actually. But anyway, here we are in Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. We're on the final case, and is this loud? It feels like it's loud. Was it louder than me? Hello, Hoon. Hello, Eclipse. How are you all today? How are you two doing today? I hope you're ready to find out what Turnabout Beginnings is all about. Oh yeah, so since last week I got new stream overlays. I'm sure you've all noticed that now. So beginning and I even have a little chatting one right here. That is, well, just about the same. It needs a little bit of work and all that for setting up and all that, but for the most part it actually works pretty goddamn well. For the most part. It's even got little moving mushrooms and moving elements in it. It's so cute. I love it. There's little mushrooms in the background, green mushrooms like my eyes. But who is ready? I also got a bit of food, so you may hear me a little bit. The girl, let go of her. So you may hear me eating a little bit as well. Oh my god. Hey, buddy. Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her. You just want off, don't you? Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Oh my god. Someone just killed a man. I like it too. It's really cute. I like it. It's moving as well for the most part. Got like little moving mushrooms. There's even a moving mushroom behind me as well that I kind of have to cover. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first case my longtime mentor and friend, Mia Fey, worked on. Fugitive data. Oh my god. Terry Falls. Charge kidnapping, murder. Sentence, death penalty. So sign telling me that after escaping Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape. Why is he looking into this? Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broke out of prison. That was a whole year before me and I even met. Oh yeah, right, yeah, they met like a long time before. 6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. Ooh. I even have a second little one without the overlays for horror games. February 16th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby. I'm gonna have a quick bite of my dinner. It's just essentially just ricotta parcels. And they're tasty. I have a bit of barbecue sauce with them. I'm eating still. Ugh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna die. I never should have accepted this case. Eek! Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls, my very first client. Oh man, I thought I got rid of that. Oh, but they might not be a chat bot is the thing. Oh, just give me one moment. I might be able to get rid of this from them from appearing in it actually. Terry Falls, my first client, sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Give me a moment. No. Prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? Ooga, eek. I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. But, Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Ugh. Sorry. I told a little lie. Oh, he's a puppy. Oh boy. But anyways, I didn't do it. I didn't kill nobody. Ooga. You like Red vs. Blue is your favorite? Oh, I don't really know what my favorite TV show is actually. Oh, this is not even working now. Oh no, never mind. Maybe it is. No, maybe it is, and I don't know. I don't know actually. I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna need to give a quick little think about that. Ooh. Ooga. I'm really sorry. Ugh, they sentenced me to death 5 years ago. But I was tricked, I tell you. He stole all the bonios. Boninos? Bonios? What is bonios? Is it food? I kind of like food. I swear it. I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when he crashed. And then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. Terry Falls. His last name is for him to take the fall of a crime. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. Oh, then you're pretty much fucked, Terry. After you escaped, how did you meet the policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. So that much is true. When did he meet the victim? But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true. I could trust him, right? I mean, I should. Huh. Who is this sexy man? You're not gonna figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. Why is this man so sexy? You! Why are you here? I got food in my mouth now. I came to see how a little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion den. Stroked the wrong way. Oh, I don't get that. Huh. This man looks very familiar. Yeah, the death penalty is weird. Most places are phasing it out. For a good reason, mostly because for cases probably like Terry Falls, if you sentence a person to death for the wrong answer and then evidence comes after they've been killed, that's just kind of fucked up. I thought maybe you would like someone to play with. Where is Mr. Grossberg? Huh, that old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's pumping an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando. Okay, never mind. His name is Diego Armando. Now I'm trying to think of Diego Armando. I kind of can't even think of like old Spanish soap opera voice. I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney in Grossberg's law offices, is here for me. No, you've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. Man, this dude is smooth. This man is the smooth. Just like so goddamn smooth. Just moving something a little bit to make it look better. This man is super smooth. Like, oh my god. I think this is probably about 450. There we go. Perfect. Today, you're the finest. Damn smooth. Smooth like some nice, tasty coffee. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client. Thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though. Ha, relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers today, too. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since the beginning of his law career. A genius? Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. Damn. This dude is, sexy. I solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. I don't know. Maybe, my bed's pretty lonely. And that's why my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and that voice and that simple childlike voice, oh, I've been making him sound like a caveman. I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. February 16th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh my god, is that Miles Edgeworth? Quarters, who is this man? Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. He's so fresh-faced and young. What happened? Well, the first game happened, actually. But what happened between then and here and then in the first game? I understand that lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I am Mia Fey. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? You're the new... I think this is a different judge, right? So, if I could do a Donald voice, I would do a Donald voice. It's look at me's judge. Honk. Honk. I have that. You can also give people head pats. And hugs. They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Is that a copy I see? Ah. Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Oh no, absolutely do not regret redeeming anything. It's fine. They're there for a reason. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. This judge is a boomer. This judge has cemented himself as a boomer. I can't believe 2 young people are running this trial. Oh my god. Back in my day, you had to be 75 to even remotely step foot in a courtroom. Unless you were getting tried for a crime you didn't commit. Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On that day, the defendant escaped. A policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death. You got it, kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very courtroom. His crime were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. A single murder or multiple murders? The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. Ow, okay, that's why. A truly horrible crime, if I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted. So, in the end, what just finally decided this case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? Testimony of the detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. you have to go head pats and then have something afterwards. So you can go something along the lines of, let me jump over to this. For example, the way it works is, head pats at, now where's, let's copy and paste this one because I have no idea how to do the upside down. Oh, nope, never mind. I misspelled that. And that should work now. Unless it's... I should have... I thought I had it. Yep, there we go. Ah, goddammit. I haven't set it up properly then, apparently. I'll set it up in a little bit. Okay, I didn't set it up properly, apparently. Ah, jeez. Alright. But I set it up close enough anyway. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene of the crime, later testified against him. She said the witness Falls threw his young victim into the river. Okay, have fun. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall into it are never recovered. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. The policewoman you mentioned, that wouldn't be... Exactly, the victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. He is so fresh-faced. Yum, yum, yum. Aha, I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago. With only one thing on his mind, taking revenge against the woman who convicted him. Aha, the truth's becoming— oh my god, you're fucking aha! Exactly as I thought, dude. Hello, how are you, GTA? I finally figured out a way how to play Resident Evil as well. Oh, fuck's sake, that's loud. Ah, oh, jeez, you're a jerk. I finally figured out how to play Resident Evil on the Switch. I have to play it on the Switch. I got rid of it on the PC. Ah, the truth's becoming clear. I can't do a Kermit voice, but Kermit sounds like it would suit this guy really well. Yes, yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Oh my god. What? Wait a minute, that's alright. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. We would like to request a brand new judge. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone. I actually think this judge is even more of an asshole. The other guy has at least of a certain charm because he's stupid. This guy's just a boomer. Oh no, is this still Jedi Survivor still crashing? God damn. God damn. This guy's just a boomer, and not even like the fun, chipper kind of boomer. Young people these days simply do not know. Oh my fucking god. How do those boots taste, Edgeworth? Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite. Now then, Edgeworth, please call your first witness. I call the detective in charge of the murder investigation of this case. Oh my god, it's Dick Gumshoe. Oh my god, he has a slightly different colored jacket. Yeah, but the present day judge has the sort of charm because he's so stupid that he's almost a childlike innocence. Yet this judge, boomer, absolutely unfun boomer. It's witness, state your name and occupation. How old is he in this case? Oh my god, you're 20. You would have graduated high school 2 years ago. Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of this case, sir. I finally got promoted to division half a year ago. The detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? All right, how old is he? He's 26. Okay, that's pretty impressive. 8 years. Probably a beat cop. What is it? You're really gorgeous. Oh. Elements of justice and yeah, it's just these two judges are kind of not the smartest of cookies. They're probably I don't know. Are they brothers? Because if so, they probably have to ask their mum for their turn of the brain cell. So whenever this judge is in court, he doesn't have the brain cell, and vice versa. Excuse me? No, seriously. My heart. It's aching for. Oh my god. Gumshoe. Gumshoe. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Or otherwise, I'll write you up for contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache, aka your wallet and your future. Okay, I got it. They are both brothers? Okay, yep, okay. Thought so. So they have to ask them, they share the brain cell in the family. Okay, got it.
Now, detective, tell us about the incident.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. That much is already stated in the autopsy report, yes. The court would like to hear more detail about the incident in itself. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look here about the aerial map of the area. Alright. But they look like brothers. And they act the same, in a way. This sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge. The river that runs underneath the Eagle River. The victim and the defendant were met there on top of the bridge. Is it important? That seems like so minor. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. Oh, okay. He was recaptured at the police checkpoint as he was trying to... Why wouldn't he just throw them into the river? I understand it's kind of a child. Like innocent. Dusky Bridge match added to the court record. The victim's blood was found on the bridge. The victim's blood, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat. Unfortunately, no trace of blood were found on the bridge. Edgeworth, I warn you that I absolutely despise conjecture. And if there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there. Your Honor. Ha ha ha. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced. The two of them certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not sure I like you wagging your finger at those.
Oh my god, he's Canadian. Oh my god, he's Canadian. Eh? Detective, procure with your testimony, eh? Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on. Okay, now listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. Is that man drinking tea? Oh, there's a small. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. The Sergeant Hawthorne went to the Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. That was where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed his body into the car and tried to make a getaway. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Yeah, they're fair. I'm sure that music's a lot better than this. Except for the Steel Samurai theme. Now that's a good one. Well, you certainly established the importance of the bridge.
Of course I did.
Naturally. Oh.
Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross... Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my Oh no, it is coffee, okay. I'm not trembling, it's just cold in here. It's a bit nippy in here. Oh, Governor. The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright, especially for a beginner. You don't need to worry about me, I mean the defendant, the witness, everyone here is a beginner. Ha, you got me there. Maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you got, kitten. Alright, give me a moment, I'm eating food. Yummy. It's okay, Mia, stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos and you stayed up watching all night. That is... Oh, ooh. I'll get to that game, those games eventually. I'll probably be taking a break of detective games after this and playing like a different sort of game. Maybe just an RPG or something. Something short, something long. Not exactly sure. On the day of the incident, an unknown person, do we know who? This unknown person? Do you have any idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called the sergeant was the defendant, Terry Falls. Oh my god. One moment. Persona 5 Royale does have really good music. I could always play that too. I could, yeah, no, that is a game I could play. I do have it on my PlayStation. So we probably would play that if I was gonna play it. What? The defendant called her, hey? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Falls. A note? Yeah, top secret memo that she left on her desk. Okay, victim's note, confidential police material written by the victim. What's it say? According to the note, it seems the one who called her with rage was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Ha, looks like the judge is even more sure of the verdict now. I mean, if it was actual law, I'm fairly sure you could ask to replace the judge. Listen up, never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. It's the detective's fault. He's the one that said, unknown person. Hey now, don't make that face at me. I just said it away because the prosecutor told me to. Was that a trap? With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. It's Edgeworth. The only way he can get ahead is by being sneaky. What does it even say? Confidential police materials. That bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Oh, yeah, it does actually take a long time to finish, doesn't it? But I could play it. I could also play a whole... I think I could always good. It is a fun game. It is a very fun game. And also, if I already have the max social stats as well, then it's a little bit faster. Because I don't have to worry about... I could just do what I want without having to worry about anything else. Talk Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Dahlia? Dahlia? This case is gonna be related to the very first one, right? The very first one that we saw Mia play 6 months, because this was the 6 months before that one. Pardon me. Sergeant Hawthorne was with Mr. Falls. The bridge in the mountains, why meet up there? Because it is a very important place to the defendant. That's why. Is it? And what do you mean by that? If you remember 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl and was chased onto a bridge. And it was there that he killed his hostage. And that place where all of this occurred, of course, Dusky Bridge. Well, I mean, we're getting to Persona 3 Reloaded without the female protagonist or Fez attached to it, which will probably be the DLCs, is my guess. The very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Ha! Returning to the scene of the crime? How nostalgic. And that's where she was, brutally murdered, sir. And And was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah, we were really on the ball. Oddly on the ball, probably. We found the criminal within 1 hour of the murder. It was great! We even got to say, don't move! Ooh. I love Cubones. Cubones and Marowaks. Mostly Cubones. Cubones are adorable. No, it's been confirmed that we're not getting it in the base game. We're not getting the female protagonist in the base game. But, probably we'll get a DLC, is my guess. And if we don't, then they're just gonna be releasing, like, Fez. Reloaded Fez. And it has BP3. Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that? The location was the suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Sergeant Hawthorne must have mentioned the phone call to someone else, right? Yeah. Dahlia. Gonna be Master Detective Archive Raincode. Oh, Raincode. Yeah, no, I am looking forward to that one too. I'll probably be getting that game, but in a little bit. Maybe not this week. Maybe next week after payday. If that's what happened, then she wouldn't have been killed. She never mentioned the phone call from Mr. Fours. But if only I had noticed it earlier, she'd still be alive. I mean, no, she wouldn't be. Chances are, my thoughts on Dahlia is that she killed the man. Man. I wonder why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone. Probably no, she did. Clearly. No one's read this. Has no one read this? She's probably mentioned this to Dahlia. Chris. Mr. Falls had a car then. Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, man. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? Wait, the defendant drove his own car? No, of course not. It was stolen. Yeah, exactly. Especially a fresh one. I'll probably have to be avoiding people streaming it, but I will definitely be keeping... If the moment someone mentions the game, I'm just gonna swipe off it on social media. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Probably that they're car thieves is my guess. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything? He's very indecisive, isn't he? This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Wow, that doesn't look too comfortable. Really? Really, Judge? Ah, this judge. Absolute brilliant. Crime photo added to court record victim. Just out of the back correctly, correct? Yeah? Ha. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here, my friend. You can't tell from the photo, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is important information. Effective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? Here's a photo of the trunk. What's always what he says, man. I didn't do it, I didn't do nothing. That's all he says. Nothing? I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car. I mean, yeah, he did steal a car. That's just what he always says, Your Honor. And that's when he always says, sorry. I told a little lie. Or something like that. Well, in any case, it seems that he was caught and arrested. I, for one, am gonna be asleep. Precisely. Bowles was arrested at the police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up that checkpoint just after 5. We figured that Mr. Falls might just try to run. What do you mention it was too close to comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30 p.m. And it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. Huh, kinda close. Any later and Falls could have slipped right by. Listen up, kitty. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. A trap? Walking carelessly and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? Yeah. No, it's not. Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you better get some more information. And if you get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions earlier. The famous contradictions. I'm sure I can find some of those. Alright, so let's read over the thing. Unknown let's look at the crime scene photo quickly. Ariel, view crime scene photo. Huh, is that broken? Is like the clasp keeping it shut broken? Unknown person. Made a bid, she was brutally murdered. Okay, and that was it. Actually, it was too close. Okay, yeah, no, okay, we did this. Okay. Confidential material. Asked an unknown person to meet. Sergeant Hawthorne went to they met with Mr. Falls, and there she was brutally murdered, sir. I'm gonna press this one a little bit more. Had a car then? Okay, no. Car thief. We know he stole a car. 25, 26, 20, 27, 23. She was 18 when she arrested him. A little bit odd. And he was 20. There she was brutally murdered. Oh my god, that bridge is not very long at all. So that's 5 yards, eh? That bridge is tiny. It's like 20 yards? With 5 yards of it being broken, I guess. But why would he not just kick the body into the river? As they mentioned earlier, the river would have just been. At that bridge. Okay, where do I start, exactly? Stop to... I don't see anything strange now, do you? Okay. What did the defendant have to say? Okay, the classic, I didn't know nothing, yada yada yada, I stole a car. Or I told a white lie, or something like that. I think that, or something like that's probably going to be actually kind of relevant. Give me a moment, sorry. May have sounded pretty bad there, but... Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested precisely. $40 feet, okay. Eagle River, known for its strong currents. Okay, so where do we... Right, let's save quickly. Part 1 trial. And that's where she was brutally murdered. Let's get this one. A bridge up there, but why meet there? Because that's a very important place. What do you mean by that? Do you remember 5 years ago where kidnapped a girl, pushed off the cliff? And that place where all this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge. Huh. Who was the couple that had the car stolen? Huh. Returning to the scene of the crime? How nostalgic. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. What evidence do I have? Okay, between 4 and 5. Okay, that does match up. Die from blood loss between 4 and 5. But, believe it or not, confidential materials, victim's note. Okay, you can't see it, but the knife was firmly in the back. Okay. But I don't see anything strange, do you? Anyway. Alright, let's have a quick look. Very gently placed in. Almost, okay. Respond her car then? No. Well, the mountain, the defendant, and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? Huh, you mean the defendant drove his own car? No, he stole it. No, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting out of red light. The car thieves. Not sure how to feel about, you don't know how to feel about a lot of things. Here's a photo of the truck, strange. A bit smug, hotshot rival at the office. Police officer, key witness 5 years ago. It's got something to do with the lack of blood. No, okay. No. %5 chance found a Cubone. Oh, are they? Oh, yeah, no, 5%'s not too. It's rare per se, but not unbelievably rare. And if there were, could. No, there's lack of blood. Ah, fuck it. There's a severe lack of blood in that truck. There's a severe lack of blood. Uh-huh. That bridge, where White Scar. Oh! Wait, no, never mind. There we go. Witness. I was stuck in the blood, literally ignoring the clothes. What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Fo? I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever actually had to address someone like that. You should have practiced before coming. Fuck off, boomer. Honestly, Miss A, I'm not sure I like this. I'm not sure you like. I don't like you, actually. Say there, kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. She's like 23 or something. Grr, come on, Mayor. Shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am? This photo, you said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at this note written by the victim. No. Very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, required special request. I very one. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there, you should have looked for it. Ah! I like how the judge is looking literally just like a Matryoshka doll in the zoomed out. The caller told her to wear it, so I'd expect her to. She did just that. Well, Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this? I see the defense is a little lacking. Hmm? No, that's blue. Where'd you get that? Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. Why? Why didn't you tell me? I made the decision to keep all my pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. That's illegal. That's illegal. This hotshot has a flair for the dramatic. Not exactly white as the caller's request, but as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for. Looks a bit like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising. It was drizzly on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding that scarf the entire time. I mean, yeah, he's Edgeworth, like early Edgeworth. Yeah, that's essentially it. He would be getting so many fines. But that's not really his fault, actually, just there. It was more along the lines of Edgeworth. At this point in time, Edgeworth and FUNGAL can pretty much have these guys like wrapped around their fingers. If the attorney for the defense has finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with testimony. If that is alright with you, isn't it, Miss Fate? God damn, you're a slimy asshole. Boy, I would like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. I mean, yeah, he's just an asshole. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves on to establish conclusively, and with hard evidence at that, Miss Hawthorne and Miss Falls did indeed meet on that day. Furthermore, we will show exactly what occurred there. Edgeworth was a major in drama and personally went out and filmed what the murder looked like, complete with song and dress. Don't forget, kid, there's a real reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. A genius, huh? Events on Dusky Bridge. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo, you can't see their face. It shows that the victim was wearing the scarf, see? It was drizzling that day, and unfortunately it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her bed. Must have been when the scarf fell. Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that that bridge is very high up. About 40 feet drop from the bridge to River Down. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway? Let's just say that it was an well-intentioned third party. Aha. A potential witness. Why isn't this person in the courtroom? Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. The person in question is delicate. Oh my god, damn. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Seems to be taken by the witness, but not exactly by the witness. Had both motive and opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on the bridge. The truth is becoming clear to me now. The fuck it, is it? The fuck it is, you stupid idiot. You're just so stupid. I think this judge is actually stupider than the other one. No, again, that's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. Huh? What do you mean? Actually, there's an eyewitness there who took place in the incident. Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student. Female college student? That's right. Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am. Really? She doesn't do well in front of others, so I came to testify for her. Maybe so, but as the attorney, I have a right to cross-examine her. Objection! No, you do. For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements, that is all. You really can't. You really can't subpoena them. She could say, you need to subpoena me for my testimony. That would work, but, honestly, once it's subpoenaed, you kind of have to, be... Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female. Yes, objection, Your Honor? Objection? That statement, he just willingly committed is complete and total lie? Because, you can't actually see the face of Dahlia, not Dahlia. The people in the photo. The college student, means she's female and a college student. Oh my fucking god. If you absolutely must have her hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason. No. No, you really don't. Subpoena them. Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. Was accidentally taken by... No, not that. So... Oh, goddamn, wait. Okay. So if she was taking that photo, oh, wrong thing, a little too far. So if she was taking that photo there, she was probably in the bushes, really. Is aiming all right. So about the witness, doing all the way up in the mountains. She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently. There are many usual types of flora on that mountain estate, but it was fucking raining. Yay! Spirits live in that area. Spirits? Now that you mentioned in this photo, the cloudy fog thing. Is it a ghost? Oh my god. My dude. I understand that you do not have brain. It was drizzling that day. It's a little hard to see what's going on. Drizzling, huh? That's right, there was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary, but not as dreary as the mood in this courtroom right now. Incorrect. I am actually super chipper. Looks like a cold front just moved in. Oh my god, Gumshoe, humor is not your strong suit, like, at all. The point of this is that the area was quite damp, and there was even some fog. I even slipped and fell while on the bridge. It really was something. Anyway. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back, and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happening once myself. It was really brutally. Call them Fudge. Oh yeah. Good memory. Good name. Good memory. I had a cat called Fudge. I had a cat called Fudge. They were really good. Actually, died at the beginning of COVID. I still miss him. He was a really good cat. Or does that mean that you push someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and what he said is brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian. He's fucking Canadian. Save your nasty look for the right person, huh? Take a good look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. Court record, huh? So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, right? That's what the witness said, anyway. Well, looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet too. Which would explain why the scarf is all covered in mud, but there's something still about this testimony that bothers me. Talk about a surprise. I had no idea that there was a photo. So what do I do? Oh, no, it's fine. I'm a little bit over it. Nah, it's all good. Of course I do. I'm sorry for yours too. It's never easy to lose a pet at all. So maybe a little kitten believes in fairy tales. In that case, the answer is obvious. What if you believe the truth then? Then that means that somewhere hidden in the testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction waiting to be discovered. That's your chance. It shows the victim wearing the scarf. Crime photo. No, same jacket and all that. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, actually that was eyewitness photo. Okay. That's still... It's still not... Sometimes memories can be a bit painful too. Her hair's longer. Okay. Where's the hat? Where's the hat then? It was drizzling that day. It's a little bit hard to see what's going on. The criminal shoved... But yeah, okay, Why? How? That's safe. So it mostly comes down to the fact is he can't have pushed her from behind. Because literally, according to this map, the bridge is out. So she could only be around the direction where the car is, but she's actually down below the car. She's taking pictures. Which means if the person was meant to be walking around, then why the fuck is Twitch also putting its things through? Makes no sense. And why is it linked up with Twitch? Anyway. That must have been when the scarf fell off. Down from behind. Nah, okay, not that I thought. We don't have a problem. Okay. Criminal shows the victim wearing a scarf, but then where's the hat? Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there to photo place. Okay, that all looks right. Except for no hat. Drizzling that day. I have multiple pets at the moment, so it's a little bit hard to pick one. It's a little bit hard. I have like lots of memories to. I have lots of pets. I even have a pet oh no, never mind. He's not behind me. I have one pet on my desk, on my bed at the moment. It would be nice, but I just have too many of them to probably give them all a little bit of a whatchamacallit, proper. I don't know. The word's not coming to my head. A proper one. I would like to, but then I would have to be. It feels like I would be picking favorites. Anyway, it was drizzly, a little bit hard to see what was going on. No, it is raining in that photo too. Anyway, shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her back. No, okay. No, okay, I'm just gonna reload. Okay, so I know I did luckily reload. But back, scarf must have fallen off there. That would have required a lot of issues. Okay, so let's go. That's the case. Eyewitness. Okay, no, we need to look at this quickly. Okay, do we see the shoes in the... No shoes. Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Okay, this photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Okay. But why wouldn't he have just thrown her off the thing? He's probably big enough and strong enough. It's a little hard to see what's going on. So it's a little hard to see what is going on. Where is the knife? Okay. Shoved the victim down from behind and then stabbed her in the back. Gonna have something to do with... Oh. Okay. Is that part of the witness testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach. Okay, I remember having him once with brutal, he's Canadian, yada yada yada. Okay. Save a nasty look for the right person, huh? Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Okay. Give me... I have that. I have some other stuff I could blow my nose on eventually. In the back. Victim's note. No, so... witness's testimony. Courtroom seems to have wet itself. So that is the clue.
Objection!
No. It looks like there's no water. What? God damn it, I'm just... There was no water! Victor went wearing a scarf prison that day. Oh!
Objection!
No? So the time of the crime... Oh. There was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too. Generally a very soggy atmosphere. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with this soggy atmosphere. Ooh. This is the photo that was found in the car trunk, right? Considering the contradictions at the scene, something isn't right. She's not wet. Ooh. Well then, please advise us. Take that! Naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it. Exactly what's that's exactly what's strange. Ooh, you're in trouble. Recall the testimony that recall the testimony. What were the conditions of the bridge that day? Wet. It was drizzly and foggy and dusky bridge was all wet. The victim really had fallen down on her stomach on the bridge. Then the front of her coat would have been covered in mud and wet. Yes, that's exactly right. The other day I fell on my muddy street, and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. Playoff beard? Playoff beard! I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't quite mean that the top of the bridge was muddy itself. Your Honor has fallen in the shower instead on a muddy street. The glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, not muddy. Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken. The surface of the bridge was muddy as well? Yes! Ha! A real man wouldn't stand up for a taunt like that. Neither would a real woman. Ha! Of course I can. Huh? It's the scarf itself. The evidence is this scarf. Aha! It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, that means the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Arr! No, I can't be by... my dude. No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Oh my god. Edgeworth. This is why you get no bitches. Edgeworth. I expected better from you. Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me. Objection. I have to admit there seems to be a contradiction between the contradiction of the victim's coat and a scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? For every contradiction there exists, she was murdered somewhere else, obviously. Alright. Ha! You're doing pretty well for a little kitten. I'll save here. Make sure I don't lose all my progress. Mr. Armando, no matter what he says, a conviction always comes down to a lie. Either the victim was discovered in the trunk. Yeah. It's all good. You can take it now if you really want. The victim showed the defendant and the victim. Or the witness's testimony, she said it saw murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? False evidence. What do you say just now? That wasn't me, Your Honor. That was the coffee aficionado over there who said that now. This court is not a habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Ah, yes it is. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one that's trying to slip false evidence into the court. Uh-huh. But we wouldn't let him. We won't let him. Yes, false evidence in this case is the witness's photo. Certainly, it seems to show up a man in prison uniform and a woman in a trench coat. However, we can't tell any more than that from this photo.
Objection!
Are you saying that the people may not be the defendant? Well, yes, that's certainly a possibility. Perhaps there was another prisoner in it. I mean, people have their clothes, but wouldn't they roleplay here? But it's also the direction. You messed up again, kitten. Oh, Mr. Armando? Oh. Ah. Blame it on him. Okay, alright, I don't have... The witness's testimony. It's a no-brainer. It's obviously the witness's testimony that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out one crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, this testimony is exactly what the witness claims to have seen. Yeah, that's what the witness told us. That testimony is still filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That we can't see the knife. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was some truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that the boy wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. How is that possible? That they lied or take the photo? The photo in and unto itself makes no sense. You want to know why the photo makes no... Not this photo. This photo makes no sense? Because the direction in which they took it literally would have put them... Again, like... I can't actually point it out on the thing. Would have put him on about... just below where that car picture is. Which means that the victim would have come across from the other side, which means they were already standing on the bridge. And it's gonna be Dahlia. Oh yeah, no, the key runs depressing though. It appears that we'll need to hear from your mysterious witness after all. You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to... No, you're... Okay, present the witness. Bring forth your witness this time. At this time. That Edgeworth said... Well, that Edgeworth said kind of worried. What does he mean by brutal truth? The fact that this person is Dahlia. Now, let's... Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw their very own eyes. This is it, Mia. This battle begins here. Ooh. Witness? Is that your... What is your name and occupation? Oh my god, it's Dahlia. Everyone here is silent, but I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh! When I look at you, how can I put it? It is a very tragic story, the Cubo. Okay. Okay. This is a line I could only read in one voice. You look so you look as scrumptious as a double in a dozen holes. Mostly because, oh my god, that's actually a very creepy thing to say. And look at me voice is perfect for doing it. It makes it a lot less creepy. I just feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Oh, it gets even creepier. Oh my god. Hey. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. She only will kill a person in the future. I would like to ask the court, she killed 2 people actually, hasn't she? At least. Yes. Yes indeed, my thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man. Miss Faye is a woman. She can't be a gentleman. Oh, I got to know. No, wow. I guess she could. But she doesn't. No. I think I've stepped on a minefield of just getting into my brain. If he's such a gentleman, I'm sure he just sure doesn't act like one to me. Sir.
Yes, my dear.
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might be causing. Oh, jeez. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Huh? Melissa Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department. You were on the scene when that unfortunate event occurred. And you were the one who took this photo? Is that correct? Wow! How could you be so mean? Now see here, what are you doing shoving it in that face like that? Every time she appears on this in this game, people simp. The only person who has like any right to actually simp was Phoenix Wright in the very first case of this game. That's mostly because he was dating her. I doubt he would simp now. But it's just the photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. Judge, fucking fight me. She is a Dahlia Hawthorne. I thought they introduced her as Dahlia Hawthorne. In this case, even. Is she staring at me? Would you be... Huh? A defense phone. Mia Faye. I see. So you are. Huh? Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. Where the fuck are these butterflies coming from? Oh yeah, Dahlia Hawthorne clearly has, like, massive amounts of cloning technology. Witness and photographers. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wild flowers. Then I noticed there were some 2 people standing on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. And that's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. This takes place 6 months. This takes 6 months before the... Oh no, 1 year. This one takes 1 year. This takes 1 year. Then Diego dies 6 months. That's when Dahlia or Melissa Foster and Phoenix start dating. And then 1 year after, then 6 months up. So it goes, they die, they start dating, and then 6 months after that, she gets convicted of murder. Oh, dog. Dog. They weren't even fighting. No, there's lots of contradiction. By the way, oh my god. Buddy! Oh my god, one moment. Okay, stopped. Never mind. I believe that the map here would be of help. I was standing here. They're just incredibly violent. No, they were actually traveling at like instant transmission. They were going, nothing personal, kid, nothing personal, kid. I brought up the camera. It's like, oh ho ho, what a cute camera. Just like it's, oh my fucking god. Judge. Is there any judge that isn't just a violent simp? Small but powerful model. I warn you, if you make the witness cry and you'll feel the wrath of my... See? Violent! Absolutely violent! The witness's photography. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed 2 people Suddenly they start fighting. Crucial moment. Right after I called. Okay. Then there must be something strange. There is. By the way, has the judge wrapped around her little finger? And she does. If you're gonna try and have a tough time, you're gonna have to come up with something really good. I was using my camera to take some. Okay, what type? Did you say wildflowers? Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful widespreading wildflowers. But it's only February. Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come.
Oh, I know just how you feel. I love being.
It's just like when I started growing this glorious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa's beard until mine grew in properly. Would you mind if we got back to the matters, the facts of the yeah, no. I think even he is. When I noticed two people standing on the suspension bridge. Give me one moment, I gotta blow my nose. I guess I could drink this. Blah. Gross. I'm a bad girl, I know it. Yes, you are. You killed two. You're going to kill two people at least. So I decided to watch them like some kind of peeping Tom. No, not at all. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't. Oh my. This judge is like, I love watching people fight, especially when they're too young. What he's thinking is, I love watching two people fight, especially when they're young girls slathered in honey in my private basement. Oh, I'm the judge of this case. Actually, that's why I took this job in the... My god, this judge. Judge, stop saying. Everyone is going to be sick. What's with this family and being just preposterous simps? In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to keep watching them, especially dressed as they were. Yes, well, anyway, I was watching them very closely with a camera. Suddenly, they started fighting. This judge is even creepier than the other judge. As I mentioned earlier, the other judge has a sort of dumb person charm. Sure, he is also a bit of a simp. But he doesn't say, ooh, you're delicious, just like 224 donut holes. Do you have any idea what they were fighting about? I have no idea why you asked that. Do you ask that? I was told that maybe you overheard what they said. I would never eavesdrop. I've got more class than that. So you just stood there and watched them with a camera. That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down. I hate this judge. Is there a murder case where this judge is murdered? Just for the sake of murder? Grr. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment.
Hold it!
Why? Why did you take a photo? Well, it was like the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Sounds like a lie to me. I understand completely. Do I need a hint? I'm just going through all the testimony at the moment. Grandson wants to be a comedian. Not that that has any bearing on this. All I could do was want to use my camera. And so I took the crucial moment and gave it to the police. He probably took a lot more other photos, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Then this girl, Alright. What time did you call the police? Yes, because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try and escape. We were already moving before the call even came in, but what time was the call? Ha. Certainly a tough luck for our criminal. Okay. Alright. I was using my camera to take... Okay. Melissa Foster took witnesses' photos with this powerful, small but powerful model. He is this judge is like only funny because of how sad he is. Okay. How did you get there? Died of blood loss. 2 people. Suddenly they started fighting. That's when I hurried to take a photo of the crucial moment. Alright, better save. You're...
Objection!
Yeah, that's not really a crucial moment. Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? Because all I can see is the photo of 2 people facing each other. Yes, but you actually can't tell. They were having an entire battle moving at super speed where they were just going, nothing personal, kid, nothing personal, kid, nothing personal, kid. And then they were just having, then they finished off with a massive stare down contest of Conqueror's Haki. You saw the 2 of them start to fight. Normally that kind of thing we would be referred to as a crucial moment. Why have you presented a photo like this? Well, you see, the photo we presented was the only one there was. So you really wanted to capture the crucial moment. And what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Doll! The judge looks like a Matryoshka doll. My apologies, young Yuli, but Mr. A's assertions is not without a certain amount of merit. He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he? He really can. This judge is a fucking joke. I'm sorry, I'm a very bad girl. Let's channel what the judge is thinking at the moment. Yeah, you are. I'm the judge. Yeah, you are, Melissa. You're a bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean. You ran out of film. This photo was the last one. What? Technically, I'm sure there's digital cameras by then. Fortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photography that she took that day. Of herself playing among the wildflowers. Ooh. The witness herself, then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer function built into it. So technically, you could have killed the person dressed up. So you took photos of yourself. In the rain. I remember taking some photos. Back in my day, we called it a selfie. Please, no details. Oh no, this judge definitely took erotic pictures of himself, didn't he? Was not as decisive after all. Wait a minute. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't have very well taken more pictures. Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of incidents that took place with your very own eyes. Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet. Too bad I'll be dating your arch rival in about 6 months. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy's a sucker for the sweet talk. Ha! It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention. Yeah, it's sickening. It's pretty frustrating. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. What type of wildflowers? Did you say wildflowers? Yes, the wildflowers. But it's only February. I couldn't wait for... Oh, I've already done this. I couldn't wait for this to occur. Oh, I've already done this. I know how you felt. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so... Part 1. Suddenly, they started fighting. Do you have any idea? Okay, there we go. Yep, never mind. Okay. What? Why are this people so into mid? Mid what? Mid what? Mid drift? No, I have no idea what you would ask that. Oh, I just thought. All right, so we've already done that. That is a. Okay. Turned around to run away, but.
Objection!
Yeah, that one's pretty easy to find. Witness, your testimony is a joke. What? But I just... Miss Faye, I thought I warned you about... shut the fuck up, Judge. Shut the fuck up, Judge. You really need to just... shut the fuck up. Only open your mouth when someone talks to you, boy. One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. Got you here. There is no possible excuse. You said there were 2 contradictions. It's simple. Take a look at this diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around to try and run away, well then, she would have hit a dead end. She would have fallen to her death. You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have even ran 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side. Wah! Wah! What does this all mean? It means that the witness is a liar. And it's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness is told a charming little lie. But that's all there is to it. This beautiful young lady has been lying, of course. Everyone in this court lies. Just a moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? Your Honor, allow me to pretend personal confusion. There is one major mistake in this diagram. Uh-huh. What did you say? It's all because it was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. Not yet. Not yet, I really knew. I've seen like the first part of it, but not the actual like, I haven't finished it. It's a very old bridge. So you're saying, I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that we can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. But there's also no evidence to prove that it isn't broken, wasn't broken then either. That's ridiculous. You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from just this one photo. You can't even tell the condition of who the fucking people are, though. Being more clear. That guy is very good. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, it's like the first 2 games. He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. His diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. But he's not, he needs to prove. Defense in this game, it's the opposite. The defense need to prove without a shadow of a doubt, but the prosecution only kind of needs to prove that the person's actually maybe possibly guilty. What? That coward. Mr. It seems you once again made a reckless... No! That's not a reckless accusation! I'm sorry. I should have been more careful myself. Oh my god. No, no, no. It's not your fault. Oh my fucking god. Shut the fuck up, Judge. Now then, go on. Shall we go on with the trial? I would like to establish once and for all what it is that this witness actually saw. All characters are kind of airbenders. Oh, it sounds so in. Oh yeah, no. This entire game is just a mockery of what a legal system is. Like, I expect less crooked, less like corrupt, like legal officials from a goddamn dictatorship. May I ask you once again to please protect, it's hard to go on. We're all on your side. No, we're not. There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw. I'm not on your side. Dahlia. You tried to kill Phoenix. Running from the crime. He stabbed her back and quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose he could have made sure the body stayed hidden. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that that the prosecution likes drinking their coffee? I don't think you can. Godot, quickly hiding his coffee cup. Nah, there's no proof here right now. You can't prove. I may have been drinking a couple of days ago, raving about how much I love coffee, but you can't prove right now that I haven't changed my mind on disliking coffee. So therefore, we need to completely throw out every single bit of evidence where he has now proceeded to poke holes in. He couldn't just leave the body at the top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk what I saw. Oh, witness, such violence must be difficult. I'm still pretty shaken up. If he accepts the testimony as it is, we're as good as finished. Don't say that. Oh well. Maybe I'll stop at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte. I'm not the biggest fan of coffee. I do, on the other hand, really like my matcha lattes. Fucking stuff's great. This trial isn't over yet, you piece of fuck. That's what I like to hear. Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please. The contradiction is staring me right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack. After he quickly stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. And then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. Incorrect. He couldn't just leave the body on the top of the bridge. Oh, right. Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge? Actually, she did fall. Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. But oh yeah, no. I am surprised that there hasn't been a case saying, oh, my baby, this 1-year-old. I will play it if it gets released on like the Apollo Justice games are gonna be remade up. Otherwise, I'm probably not gonna play it.
Objection!
But mostly that's because it's gonna be hard to find, and I have no idea how to play it. No need to be so rude. Well, young lady, of course she didn't fall down. The man in prison uniform grabbed her before she could. Ha. We're one step too slow. And then what happened after the defendant did that? And then he carried her over to the car. She's still not wet. You personally witnessed that? Yes. Did anything strange happen when he did that? Well, I don't know if it's called strange or not. But that's when the victim's scarf fell off. You mean this scarf? Her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem. Suppose that's the only way you can make sure the body... fucking incorrect. You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself? And his weight? Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be that difficult. Yes, but let's remember that we were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to carry a dead body on a bridge like that? Objection! Edgeworth. The fact that the matter is that he did. Ooh, what you been snacking on anyway? I'm really curious about that. What kind of... That kind of talk is just silly. Why did you get so emotional all of a sudden? Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with us, the rest of us. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. What did you say? It's already broken down, it's already a broken down bridge hidden halfway up the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the course would be going overboard, wouldn't it? Yes, but that mountain is famous for among hikers. Yes, but it's also famous for its river that is like impossible to stop. But it's February, right? And it's raining that day, correct? There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo. Channeling dojo! You know those monks? They just love cold, isolated places. I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could still be found at any time. What was up with Edgeworth? Edgeworth is, being edgy. He's being edgy, like always. The witness is merely reporting on what she saw with his own eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to talk about what I saw. Hold it. And you're absolutely certain that it was my client carrying the body? Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face, you're saying that you didn't get a good look at his face? Well, they were far off and it was raining as well. I thought it was only supposed to say what exactly saw. Exactly, you're remarkably honest. No, she's not. She's lied twice. She's lied twice. That cake hidden. Have you ever put salt in your coffee? I know, but I hear if you put salt in your chocolate milk, it makes it really good. No, why would I? Why not? Huh? It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point is that if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of it. Jesus! Rust in something. By the way, I wouldn't have put salt. The two don't go well after all. This man's tried putting salt in his coffee. Okay. Talk to Dahlia. So the fact that she's been given a false name. He's clearly tall enough to actually throw her off the bridge. Okay. He couldn't just leave the body on top. Yes, he could. Alright, let's go through it. Attorney is bad, sparkling new in the light. Stabbed with a knife in the back, died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. I better save, just in case. But no, there's literally one other thing that it could possibly have been. And that is this. A killer not wanting to evict, I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Well, what is it? Take a look in the area to see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edward pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in there are never recovered. There must be a lot of bodies in that river. Just like unbelievably godly amount of bodies. The kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim body was carried away and never found. 10 murders were occurred at that same spot above Eagle River, you can bet your boots every other killer would have tossed the body into the water. I mean, yes, it's a big difference. Order, order, order. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. I must admit that it does seem odd to not have thrown the body into the river. I can have a chocolate milkshake. I could have a strawberry milkshake for dessert tonight. Oh, hell yes. Oh! Well, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, how sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would try to take a dip in a river herself. After all, in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is, I find the killer's method of body disposal. The fact is, that's what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with... Well, actually, what happens if somebody was to, say, already have the dead body in the car? That's quite true. It seems that your accusation without merit... Odd. But the witness totally claims it seems totally ridiculous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the car trunk. That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us. Please, witness, continue on with your testimony. I'll try. All you have to do is tell us exactly what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. Who is he talking to? All right, I'll do my best. Yeah, why do we? Actual defense is probably easier than prosecution. Probably isn't. It probably is still quite complicated. But all you have to do, mostly for defense, is prove that they aren't roughly, that there's reasonable doubt that the person killed the other person. And all these things that she said that we've been able to object about, the prosecution can only turn around and say, nah, you have no proof about that happened at that day. He was quickly stabbed, quickly picked her up in his arms, then carried her over to the car. Broke it, and hid the body in there. Whose car were they found in? Because she also would have had to drive up.
Objection!
Nah. Your Honor, no, okay. How did he break it open, though? Yeah, wait, she didn't even see it. Oh, no, yeah, no, then... Oh, no, defense attorneys, it's not an I think. Give me a moment. Let's... that's Kristen's science monitor. Okay. So, Japan has a 99.9 or like a 99% conviction rate, which is really unnervingly large. It's unnervingly high. If you couldn't put the body, I'm sorry, I'm only supposed to saw it. So you didn't actually see him break into the river. Okay. Pure simple strength, yeah, I guess. But also the fact is, there's numerous things carried over, because she also, from the spot she said she was on, oh no, he definitely can. He is, he was able to carry like a ball and chain quite easily. But he was carrying the victim at the time as well, which, would probably, so he would have had to carry the ball and chain and the victim at the same time.
Objection!
No? No. So, it makes no sense that she would have been able to see it. Broken the car. Broke into the car. Okay. Plus also that looks like there's no damage to the car besides that tiny little thing up there. Five years ago, Terry Falls. It's Mr. Falls. Melissa Foster. Witnessed and photographed the incident on the hill. Couldn't just leave it.
Objection!
No. No, okay. Carried her. He stabbed her in the back, quickly picked her up in his arms. Then carried over to the car. Okay, broken the car. Okay, so let's quickly. Melissa Foster took witness photograph. It has a timer function. broke in.
Objection!
Okay, you know, it is this picture. Miss Foster, looks like you've done it this time. Huh? Done what? Made a crucial mistake. Crucial mistake? What is it? Krilla broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body there? You're saying you saw that, right? With your own eyes? Yes, and? It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at this diagram. Place you claim to have been was there. Do you see what I mean? The outcropping of rocks is directly in the way. Ah! Caught her. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. Ah! Objection. I admit that the diagram shows an outcropping of rocks, however, it isn't so tall that it would stop it from seeing the car. That's right. It's not so high after all. I was able to see his car like fine. Incorrect. I'm sorry, but that doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this to the evidence's court. Location was the photo was taken. Tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping is referred to is more like a cliff. Ah! The victim should have been completely cut off by said cliff. But you still claim to have been able to see the victim's car? Killer's car? And the victim's car, my guess? No! I mean, okay, just watch as they like somehow force this entire thing. Order, order, what is this meaning of the ballyhoo? Objection! Objection. Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusion. The fact that the escaped beast in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing murder, I'm sure you can appreciate the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw—
Objection!
That's not gonna fly here, my dude. But she reported seeing it before. She was testified only what she saw with her own eyes. Something that she even made reference to in her last little bit of testimony. Melissa, Judge, what is it? I think I must have remembered. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that. Oh my god, I just realized something. He's wagging his finger like Von Karma does. He wags his finger like Von Karma does. No wonder it pisses me off. To err is to human, to forgive divine. Yeah, but I'm not a divine. I'm a cannibalistic mushroom that will eat this judge. Actually, this judge, if I eat this judge, the chances are my brain is just gonna be like, nah. Brain cells? Nah, I'm gonna kill them. Like, I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. No! Save the tears for later, kitten. Mr. Amato, don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward. But that wasn't fair. Okay, kitten. You need to relax. And you need to remember the other kitten's testimony. The killer broke into the car and hid the body in there. So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know that she broke into the trunk? Oh. Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain, you're gonna have a lot of suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. Well, witness, I'm certain because there was marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain there were scratch marks when he broke into it. How could she have seen that? There is there. There's certain scratch marks on the key. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken into. Well, Miss Faye, the judge... It doesn't work. It looks like you finally betrayed yourself. What? You said that you were in the field viewing flowers, and even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is, when did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally, I've got it. Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. No. The reason why... Alright. We're saving here, mostly because I am probably gonna fuck up. She is the owner of said car. Yes, what is it? Naturally, she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. Huh? The person who really hid the body in the trunk was Miss Melissa Foster. That's ridiculous. Do we even have ID? The man was Prince Guard. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. Mr. Falls had been the one... If he had put in the trunk, he would have simply used a car key. There was no need to... Oh, right, yeah, they forgot about that. Yeah. But he stole the car. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light. Which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, makes sense. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I was like, she owns the car. I mean, my money's on the fact that she was one of the couple. Because remember in the first case, she was dating someone at this time. So, and she is somehow related to this case. She was probably getting driven up there. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Miss Falls to put the body in the trunk. No! Preposterous. They even suggest that puts the body in there. That were true. How would you explain the photo she took? The corpse could have only been put in when the incident occurred. She was No. She was taking... Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not sure about something about that anymore, Edgeworth. Oh, there's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Take that! Let's take another look at this camera, shall we? And see what features it has. It has a timer built into it. Even a mini tripod. Aww. Why? It's almost as if this camera... She had bought this camera just to take the picture.
Objection!
What are you trying to say there, Miss Faye? When the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't even in the field, as she claimed. Yes, she was actually stabbing someone in the back. The cameras... Then the answer is she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field. So therefore... Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where's Miss Foster when the incident occurred? Where was she? I chose this wrong spot. Huh. Yes, failure. Okay. Yeah, no, I took that. Okay. Okay. No, this is where she was. This is where she was, so it can't be there. She can't really have been hiding down there either. Oh, maybe she was over there. Okay, maybe she was... I mean, the only place that she could possibly be... she wasn't here. She was the victim herself. Oh, right, yeah, no, that's... Naturally, the victim was right here. But that's... The victim was standing Miss Hawthorne in the photo. I mean, they're probably actually the same height. Order, Miss Faye. What on earth? Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there is no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone had put the body in the trunk, It could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
Objection!
Ooh, how acidine! Of course, Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to put the victim in the trunk is the same person that killed her, Terry Falls.
Objection!
No, actually. You do not understand, do you, Edgeworth? Oh, buddy, are you okay? Alright. Once this is over, I'll then go play with you, okay? We're very close to the end, I think. By the time the witness's photo was already taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. Edgeworth, I'm gonna say this now, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's probably even more ridiculous, but people think you're a top. No, that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. Edgeworth is a bottom, for sure. The victim... Then who is the victim in this photo? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your very own witness. What? It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Or shall I say... Wait. Wait. Dahlia... Did she kill her own sister? No, that's Melissa Foster. That's her sister. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
Objection!
Or... The defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped him convict. Yeah, but why would she then... Since then, why... has 5 years in federal penitentiary. Yeah, I have a feeling there was a plot point. But Hawthorne. They don't repeat names in this game unless people are related. Like Faye, like the Fays. Edgeworth and his father. The, Von Karmas as well. You couldn't possibly remember what she looked like anymore. You're making this up as you go along. Where's your proof? I've got him right with the option. This fucking scab. I forgot to figure. That's why he asked some identification, namely this muddy scarf. Ah! Did I have the same? No, different eyes. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. It has already been proven in that note that's left behind the victim. Yeah, no, she killed her sister, didn't she? Kinslayer. That's what she is. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have intended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you mean? Have to say about this, Melissa Foster? No! She's a sociopath. Isn't she? Ooh. Where's Miss Foster? She's collecting herself in the lobby. It's obvious that Miss Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera before that. Question is, why did she do it? Well, isn't it obvious? She's the real culprit. Ha! Well, we'll compose herself before we start again. Until then, the course is in recess. Spencer and are both to wait in their respective lobbies. Yes, Your Honor. Understood, Your Honor. Alright, this course is in recess. Up. I guess I will call it here. I think I need to... Well, I need to get a drink, actually. But anyway, I'll save up to this point. So I don't have to repeat the trial. But anyway, it's been... You know what? We're gonna outro in this. We're gonna outro in this, because I have this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're outroing into this. Yeah! This is... I need to make a new chat box for this particular, stream, don't I? But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. See, look at all the mushrooms move. It's so cute. Alright, I hope you all are having a good time. We're going to be repeating this. We're going to be playing again in the future, next week, or maybe even sooner. I'm not actually... Yeah, we're ending mostly because it's a end of the chapter. Hydrate, thank you. Right, I've got to add some other things. Have my drink. Yep. I understand. Yep, okay. There's other things I've got to add to this scene in particular. This is the first time I've ever actually had to use that as well. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good one. No, you didn't do it wrong. You didn't do it wrong. It's just that this scene here in particular. All right, yeah. The Discord service. The Discord service. I need help from the person who said they would help. I sent them a request and they haven't accepted it. Until then, it's gonna be put on a little bit more hold. But anyway, thank you everyone. I hope you have a good one. By the end of July, it will be a thing. I will make sure it's done by the end of July. That's a month away. And, it'll be done by the end of July. There's not much of a rush at the moment for me anyway to make it. There's some other stuff I want to do. But anyway, done by the end of July. So people, if you want, guys, want to know when I'm streaming, I think it's STR is the... No, that's not the one, is it? No, I have a couple of little commands I need to do. No, it is STR. Yep, there we go. And then I go to... Is it Twee? It's Twee. So that's where I stream, those two places. And also, if you want updates on, well, general life and stuff, I do both of them on YouTube as well as Twitter. I use a lot of Twitter mostly for just engaging and letting my thing goes. And the moment I have Discord, I will let you all know. I'll post it on there as well. But anyway, so long and thanks for tuning in with me. I hope you have a good one. Bye!